What's up, bro? Come through on the live. Let me know exactly what you guys are calling. If you guys have any calls or any deals that you guys want me to call here live, you guys can also send it over on TikTok, and I'll be, you guys can send it on the DMs. I'll be on here. You guys can also look me up on Instagram and send me a DM on Instagram, and we will get going. Got two deals in 64126, 64128, looking for end buyer. James, hit me up, bro. We've got a really solid buyer right now who's needing to fill up 400 doors in this quarter. So if you want to JV with me, you know where to find me. You guys can come over on the Discord. There's a link in the bio. You guys can join that. You can also send it over to me on Instagram. Bro, this guy is buying everything I'm tossing at him. So if you want to send that over to me and we can JV, we'll do deals left and right all day. Let me hit up some of these follow-up calls too. Let's go, James. Let's go. Appreciate you. Don't forget to share the live, guys. Put in the comment section what would you guys like to learn more about wholesaling or real estate. We're going to be dropping a few free resources for you guys too in the Discord. So don't forget to check that out. There's a link in my bio. You guys can go there directly. It's completely free. And we do constantly, underwriting, deal underwriting, JVing, and all that good stuff for those of you guys that are getting started. Free to use, free community to jump on and, get going with some deals. Let's give this other call. Make this call real quick. Hey, what's going on, Glenn? This is Hector. Wanted to see if we might be able to connect over the property on Bennington. Feel free to give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Thanks. What's going on, guys? Wholesaling real estate here. We're just making our calls, making our rounds. It's all about consistency. It's all about the follow up. How many calls? How many hours are you guys putting into this business? That's one of the questions that I get asked a lot. We do about 2 hours of cold calling in the morning and do a lot of follow up in the afternoon. So it's just repetition, getting them reps in, and staying consistent and staying organized. That's all it is. I think we got this lead. We have a lot that's in Kansas City. So if you guys have buyers for land in Kansas City, let me know because we got quite a bit. We got quite a bit of lots. In Kansas City, and we're looking to just offload that to quick buyers. Instagram, Hector Buys Houses, bro, is the same as what you see here on TikTok. So feel free to come over and join me there. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the likes. Don't forget to share this live, guys. Make sure that we can get more people in here. Best places to pull this for my VA. So I do a couple of things. I do Deal Machine, Prop Stream, but we do mostly stuff in the county, bro. So you're gonna get the best leads directly from the county always. But the main thing that you want to do is make sure that the data that you're looking for is motivated sellers, right? Motivation is the key. Make sure you guys are looking for motivation whenever you guys are pulling these lists. So that could mean a few things. It could mean tax delinquency. It could mean, code violations. It could mean inheritance, divorce. There's a lot of different ways to look for motivation. If you guys are pulling the big list like on PropStream or Deal Machine, um, draw out your avatar, right? Make sure you guys understand who you guys are looking for, which means like, for example, for us, we hit up a lot of the small investors, small tired investors. So this means people who own less than 10 properties in their portfolio and who have owned it for more than 20 years, right? So these are the best people to kind of go out and go look for, because a lot of times they're just tired of dealing with the property. They're tired of dealing with tenants, and really they're probably just ready to cash out. So that's how you build your avatar, and then that's how you go pull these lists of motivated sellers, and you stay consistent with just follow up and making those calls daily. Hopefully that helped. I don't know if a few of you guys on here on YouTube also following me on YouTube. We're gonna start being a little bit more active with that as well. So make sure you guys are dropping your comments inside the YouTube channel, and we'll get to them as well. We'll put your comments on the board. All right, let's make some calls here, guys. That's what we're here to do. Make some calls. Yo, bro, would you ever hire someone who just makes cold calls for you? I do, bro. Yeah. So I have a couple virtual assistants. These are people that I hire directly, and that's all they're doing is cold calling, cold calling. Um, and they're the ones that are bringing up the lead, so that way we're not having to worry about how many calls we're making. They're just kind of bringing up all of the leads, and we're following up with those leads right now. That's what you see me doing here. Let me call this lady because she has a property and we haven't been able to connect with her. So let me make a call real quick. Yeah, Javi, if you want to join, if you want to make for me, or maybe send over leads that we can JV on, you you can jump on Discord, join Discord, and you should start learning from other people that are in there, and just bring leads. Bring leads. Send you a message on Discord about the solar script. Did you get it? Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, I think it might be in the resource channel. Um, Go check that out. It's on the resource channel. You should be able to see all of the scripts and everything on there. Let me redial this lead real quick. I don't know anything about wholesale. As someone who is interested in learning more, where should I start? Brother Ozzy, for hey, Miss Anna, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry. This is Hector. Hey, sure. Okay. Say that again. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if you have him, already under contract, that's fine. I've been trying to get the deal structured since day one. I just never really had a chance for you to sign that purchase agreement, right? Okay. And you're under contract with them already, or okay? Well, I do want to make it as easy for you as possible. Okay. We have seen the house. We know that we want it. We were just, waiting for the paperwork and then for the tenants to get out. So it's like I'm right there with you. I want to be able to get this thing done. You tell me kind of what you're ready to move forward with, and I'm well. I think last time we talked, we were like around 60, right? So would that be something that you would be ready to move forward with? Mhm. Okay. Okay. Um, do you need me to send you a purchase agreement? Okay. Well, tell me what's kind of like doubting you because I feel like we're both kind of there. It's just continuously like pauses and starts. So I want to make sure that I'm moving as fast as you need me to, but it's just kind of hard. I know you're pretty busy, so what else can I do to kind of move this forward? Okay. Do you want to set a time for that or okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Miss Anna. Jeez, man. What do you guys think about that? Ah, fucking hell. We've been on the fence with this lady. Can't keep that type of person on the phone. I know, man. We've been dealing with her for over a year. She's been going through this whole process, and the main thing with her is like she just never takes the step right to sign. Just get it done. Just get it done. And she wants urgency from us, but we're like, you need to also work out. No, she doesn't have another offer. That's complete bullshit. We've been under contract with this lady before, and she dropped the ball because of um, the title wasn't clear. So we gave her the benefit of the doubt that she was going to clear it and still work with us, and she keeps on delaying this process, right? So it is what it is at this point. We're just trying to get that deal across because we know we can close on it, and we'll be able to close on it and make maybe 5 to 10K on it. It's better to get them under contract and then have to cancel if you don't work, but at least you have an opportunity to get the deal done. So she inherited the deal, Matt. She inherited the deal, and then it was a thing where she had to go through the probate court to get it done. So, but you saw that, like, I'm like, okay, what number is it gonna get done? She said 65. We were like, okay, let's do it. She's like, wait, let me hold on. Wait, what is that? I have a VA through no accent callers. Would it be a waste to pay for smarter contact as well? I do both, bro. I do both. I call them, I cold call, and I also text. So it's just a matter of different marketing strategies. We also send mail, right? We also send direct mail. So a lot of people are going to answer different ways. Not a lot of people will answer a phone call. So make sure you guys are using your tools effectively. So we're gonna call this lady up back in like about an hour because, dude, once I get in that competitive nature, I'm like, I don't let these things go. So we'll be back with her. In the comment section, just drop where are you guys at? Where are you guys located? What do you guys need help with? Smarter Contact does texting, ringless voicemails. I think you can also call from it. So it does a lot of different things on there. If you need a 7-day, code to try it out for free, let me know. I'd be more than happy to send that over to you too. Yes, sir. Shoot me a DM real quick, and I'll be more than happy to send that over to you. Let's call this deal real quick here in city. Hello. Hey, Mr. Carl, it's Hector. How's it going? Hey, I'm not catching you at a bad time, am I? Wanted to see how everything went with the house on Jackson Avenue. Yeah, I did. Ah, shoot, shoot. Oh man. Okay. Did they end up like? Well, have you closed on it, or they just kind of called you? Okay. Okay. And is the buyer, have they dropped the earnest money and all that too? Oh, okay. 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 That they were ready. Okay. Well, sounds like you got a good one there. Well, shoot. In case anything falls through, obviously you have my number. Do you happen to have any other deals that we can take a look at right now? Mm, okay. And I know you had a couple properties, right? And you were trying to sell them this year. Would you sell the package? Okay. Okay. Well, how about we do this? I think I have most of the ones that you told me last time. Um, do you mind if I maybe just run this over by my team and we can kind of talk about buying the entire package? Okay. When can I give you a call back? Okay. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Well, that's always a good sign when your tenants can buy them. So um, that's totally fine. We can maybe talk in the meantime about the other ones, and if he happens to fall through and doesn't kind of commit, maybe we can add that one to the pile. All right, Mr. Carl. Well, call on Thursday around this time. Sound okay for you? All right, sounds good. Well, good luck with this other one, and I'll call you on Thursday. All right, appreciate you. Let's go. We got another package lined up. These package deals are fun, man. This is where you guys can get your six figures. and one assignment fee. So let's make sure we keep moving on. I'm gonna send him my contact info just so he can have it in front of him. And then we will put this one. This was a warm lead, meaning like this one was a long-term lead follow-up, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like you guys need to get yourself a really good CRM where you guys can use it to push your leads forward, right? So that way you guys are not missing opportunities. We'll put this one as a follow-up for next week. Or not next week, on Thursday, my bad. Follow up in 3 days. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to start up. Thanks for the help, bro. I appreciate you, my dude. Don't forget to check the link in my bio for that free Discord community. We constantly have resources dropping there. We're going to start putting in more things for you guys to just be able to plug and play. That link is in the bio. You can check that out. Just message you on TikTok for the smarter contact code. All right, bro. Let me see if I can find that for you real quick. I just need to kind of sign in here real quick. And let me see if I can get that in for you. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Is a 4-hour day for my VA going to be enough? I use no accent callers. Bro, I would have them call the entire day. If you're paying for the service, if you're paying for somebody to come in and make the calls for you, just have them do the entire day, because the likelihood that you're going to get leads from 4 hours is very low. You want to have them exhaust the entire day if you can. I would push for a 6 if you can't do 8. This girl, no, I'm not bi. I don't even know where that question came from, man. All right. See, and that lead there has been in our pipeline for about a month, so we'll follow up with that one. Hmm. Man, I would definitely not know where to help you out there. Let me send this over to Jeff. We got a duplex that we're double closing on, and we got another property that we're also double closing on. So it's a little bit of a stretch. We've got quite a few things going on here behind the scenes. Um, we're trying to see if we can get connected with a few more cash houses real quick. We got a package that we're also about to call, and then we're gonna make an offer real quick on this property. Let's give them a quick call. Hey, Mr. Mohit, how are you? Yeah, not too bad. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. Okay, okay. Well, I did want to kind of get you some feedback on what we were able to kind of pull together for that property in Euclid. Okay, so we did kind of do a walkthrough of it and all that when we talked to you on what was it, Friday? Yeah, yeah. So here's the thing. My team lead, who was the one that actually walked the property, made a price suggestion of being somewhere around 25 to 35K for the property. Well, I wanted to kind of see how that would look like on your end. Um, we do propose that we can close within the 30 days as soon as title and everything is cleared. Okay. Hmm. It is. That's the biggest thing is we were running our numbers, and I think we're approximating around 60K per door um, to get it finished. Sure. Hmm. I think we're looking at 6 doors. Hmm. No, that's just the rehab. That's just the rehab. Yep. Hmm. I think so. Yeah. So I think we could probably push for 750 or eight. Um, hmm. 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 I think so. Yep. 800. Yeah, yeah, and I mean as you know, kind of like the biggest thing for us is to try to be above that 10%. Um, and then obviously without having any contingencies on whether or not, the city just is a pain in the ass, which they have proven to be in the last couple of projects. But yeah, so that's kind of that's the same math that we were running. Um, obviously. Oh, you are? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, shoot. Okay. Mhm. What so I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Um, so with the I mean, you say you're in it for, like, I guess 90? Around 90? Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Let me ask you this, because one of the other things that we can try to do is get a little bit more creative with it, and, would you be open to maybe doing and carrying that 140, um, until we're able to then refinance out of the property and then pay you for that 140? Okay. Oh, okay. Mhm. Yeah, so what Oh, shoot. Yeah. Sure, sure. Thanks for the question. We want to do a couple of things. So one of them for the sixplex, we wanted to kind of just hold on to it, right? For the you're mentioning a package, we can also purchase that for long-term holds. Um, we've been buying a couple of them this month. We have a couple of them under contract for package deals as well, because one of our investment partners, he's looking to put under contract around 400 doors this quarter, um, and close on them. Yeah. So we're kind of aggressively looking for package deals. Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I know exactly. Yeah. Okay. As is with only just kind of verifying the address. Okay. Right, right, right. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. How many homes are we thinking about? Okay. In the Ruskin Heights. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Um, what about lumping in the sixplex with the other 12? Would you want to? Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. Totally understand. Would you be able? Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially being so far away, and it is kind of one of those things where the neighborhood poses a lot of the issues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. No, no, no. That's totally fair, and I'm with you on that too. If we can provide the option to purchase as is, within 30 days, we will. Um, would it be okay for me to email you really quick, so you can send over a template with those addresses and kind of some details on the tenancies? All right. All right, Mr. Moit. Well, I appreciate it. I thank you for taking the call, and let me get to work on it and provide you with an option. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. 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 No, I totally get it. We will do, as best of a job as we can, and provide you with an option here shortly, so that way you can feel like we're staying on track with your timeline. All right. Thank you. Ooh, let's fucking go. Dude, that is what I'm talking about. That's what you call a motivated seller. Another package deal in front of us. So let me just call my partner on this thing. See what we can do here. What's going on, bro? Good, man. Good. I just got done talking with the sixplex guy. It's a guy. So he's got 12 properties out in Ruskin. He wants to sell all 12 with the sixplex if he can. He just doesn't want to be in the Kansas City market anymore. That's what I'm talking about. On the sixplex, correct.
So how much is it? Okay, so we're good at 400 to lock it
up. Which one, bro?
Oh, sixplex. I'm thinking.
Yeah, the other sixplex, the other sixplex. Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, we're talking about Euclid.
Yeah.
Oh crap! So he's on. How's he 140 on that?
Nah, I don't fucking know, dude. I was looking it up and seeing when he bought it back in 2020. It looks like he bought it for 80. So, whatever.
It must be immaculate inside.
I guess. I think one of the biggest problems was that he had a really shitty property manager, from what it sounds like, and they just kind of screwed him over.
Interesting.
Yep.
Let's pause that for a second. I have a guy running out to Excelsior.
Excellent.
1793. Is that correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me text it to him right now. 1793. I blasted out again, and he's on my buyers list, but he wasn't like attached to my. He's just an old buyer that I don't know, somehow got disassociated. But a friend of his I know said, "Hey, you might be interested in this one." So
okay, sweet.
So I sent it out to about 4 or 5. Well, I sent more details about 4 or 5 people so far.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna get some of those details on the package for this one, Ruskin.
Okay.
And then see if we can maybe do something there. He sounds very tired and motivated of the deal. So
yeah, as long as the deals make sense, the prices make sense.
He was saying something around $40K a door.
If we can do $40K a door in Ruskin Heights,
yep.
We could probably get the whole thing sold and the sixplex.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah, because I'm guessing, like my buyer, which was the last Ruskin Heights deal? He said they are overpriced, but they're like 175 a door.
Yeah. Yep. That's the one that was with Gary. Yep.
Yes. No, Gary is Independence.
Sorry, not Gary. Carl.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that being said, if he does 40 at door and there's 12, 40 times 12, 480 plus 100. How much does he want for the sixplex just to get out of it?
I think 140 is what he's like hinting at.
So that's 620. So if we could give my buyer we may have to talk to him and say, hey, this is the only way to get our buyer to buy this is that we reduce that price and we increase the price, which I'm sure he will. If he knows he's going to sell all of them,
yeah,
we just need to move the money around.
Right.
So get that one for 25 and wholesale it for 40. Get the others for whatever that price difference is. So
correct.
I think you're onto something. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, we're cooking.
I know. That's amazing. When do you think you'll have more information on that one?
I told him that we would send over the template, and so then I'll follow up with him tomorrow if I don't see anything from him today.
Okay, so my buyer said let's do password 475, which I think he meant was let's do Paseo 457, and then he sends another text that says and send more and send others.
Let's go.
He must have had it. He was kind of not cutting me off, but he went dark on me there at the end of the last week because I know he was getting inundated. But I think the weekend fueled him up for more. So. All
right, dude. Well, we'll get going.
Yeah, sounds good, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, bro. Bye.
All right, bye.
That's right. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're gonna send this out to him. That's fucking awesome. What a way to start the Mondays, right, guys? Let's go. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you guys saw all of that go down. That is amazing. Super blessed. That's the power of relationships, guys, and connections. So make sure you guys are building yours wherever you guys are at. Let's get some deals done. Let's get some deals done. Where are you guys located? Here in the chat. Make sure you guys are dropping it in the comment section. Let me see where you guys are at. What places around the states can we start doing deals together? Appreciate you, Valencia. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share this live right there. There's the share button. Make sure you guys are clicking that up, clicking it up, clicking it up, so we can get more people involved, and we can just be able to grow as a community. Appreciate it. Thank you, Seattle. Let's go. I don't see resources for that. I went back and checked. Is it because I'm using my mobile? I think. Let me see. Let me check for you. One second. So there is a resource library. It's called Resource Library. You can find that in your channel. Let me know if you can see that now. You should be able to see it now. I think there was a couple of things that were not showing up. One second. Which of these subject bounds on the court? That one and that one. Let me know if you see it. Let me know if you see it because I want to make sure you guys are keeping up with the Discord also. Nothing yet. Jesus. Okay. It's under the Millionaire Playbook category. Wholesaling 101. All right, go check it out again. I'm trying to fix these things as I go along. So, resource library, you should see it there now. You should see the cold calling script and a couple of things, other resources that we've got on there. So, we'll continue working on here. Once 140K for the building, but it has 12 properties. Also, he is sell in Ruskin Heights. It only shows wholesaling still. Okay, we will have to fix that. I'll try to get that worked out for you. Don't worry. Thank you for bringing it up, though. Let me see if I can see what you're seeing. Appreciate you guys being on here. We're going to start making these calls real quick. 1 second. We have a couple package deals, dude, that we're working on, which is pretty freaking awesome. So give me 1 second. I'm just trying to do all kinds of things here. So give me 1 second here. Hopefully you guys are having a great start for your Monday as well. We are over here crushing it. We already have a couple of offers made. One of them which I have to follow up on, and then another package deal that we're adding to the pipeline. So keep them coming. Keep them coming. If you guys are on here, let me see if I can log into TikTok and send over that information. I just have a lot of going on right now, but you guys can also find me on Instagram. You guys can follow me there. Make sure you guys check the link in the bio if you guys want to be a part of the Discord group. On Instagram, I'm trying to do better of just posting for you guys to be able to follow me. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for being patient with me. We're still building up, all of our tools for you guys that are new to wholesaling and trying to do deals with us. So thank you for being patient. We'll be on, working through all of those little technical difficulties with Discord, but yeah, we'll continue to make these calls here. Let's call this other property that we walked over the weekend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share live before you leave. Hello. Hey, Mr. Julian, how are you? Good, man. Good. I'm not catching you at a bad time, am I? Okay. Yeah. So I talked to my team about the property. We went a little bit back and forth. I know you still have to kind of get with Roger on getting a final figure, but we wanted to see how close we can get to around 65 for the unit. Okay, yeah, let him know that we'll cover all of the closing cost on it, and we can close as soon as 30 days. That way you guys can walk away with some cash. Okay. All right, Mr. Julian. Thank you. Bye. We need to get his brother on the phone because that's the only way we're gonna actually close on this thing. So is this your home office? It is. It is my home office. We did a bit of cleaning up over the weekend, so hopefully it looks better than what you guys are used to seeing. All right, we have another buyer looking at one of our leads from Excelsior Springs. Don't the sellers hear the song from their side? I turn it down. I try to, anyways. I try to turn it down on the Alexa for sure. Yep. All right, here we go. So we have 3 offers out so far. That's the biggest thing. If you guys are new to wholesaling and real estate, how many offers are you guys making? Right? How many calls are you guys making? How many follow-ups are you guys making? That's key to this business is keeping track of all those leads. Fortunate in the follow-up. That's so you guys need a good CRM.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Amir, how are you? It's Hector. Good, good, good. Yeah, I've got a follow up here to see how Olive is doing. Man. Oh man, we've been on the phone for I think what the first time we talked was last August. Yeah, I met up with you over there at the property, and we just kind of got talking. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, we bought the one on what was it, Mungal? So a couple of streets down from there. Um, but yeah, no, it's okay. I know that probate stuff can take a while. You don't have like an estimate of time when that might be coming. Yeah, yeah. Now you were thinking about figuring out if you were gonna buy it yourself too, right? Or if you were actually gonna work on it. I mean, I gotcha. Yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. Yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, we'd love to work with you. Obviously, make it work. And that way we can put a little bit of money in everybody's pockets. Um, yeah, so I think we were pretty close. So I think what I came out with was around 32, 35. When we talked. You said you still needed to kind of go through the probate stuff though. Um, And so, remember I offered to maybe pay the closing costs just to kind of be able to bring you closer to that 32, 35 ish. 40 in your, okay. Okay. Mm, yeah, yeah. I got you. Okay. So let me ask you this. If I can get us to the 40, um, would you be able to put a purchase agreement together and get the funds kind of lined up for that project, so that way as soon as you get the green light we can close? So what I need to do is basically just move some things around, some money around, so that way I can be able to put set aside the 40,000 for this property. um, all I would need would be a signed purchase agreement saying that you agree to the 40. and that way we can lock those funds in for the property on Olive. And as soon as you get the green light from the attorney, we would then close because that money would be sitting ready for the project. Yep, yep. Okay. Yep. Mhm. I got you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Right. You know where it goes, yeah. I gotcha. Mhm. 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 Sure, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think we were that far off when me and you met, the first time. Your biggest concern at that point was, um, how soon that probate was gonna release the property. Um, so, if I send over, like, a digital copy of the purchase agreement for the 40, me covering all closing costs, would you be ready to, sign? Okay. So the one thing that's kind of stresses me out sometimes is whenever I send these offers out is letting them linger too much, just because I want to make sure that I have the money set aside for either your project or another project. Um, how soon after like I send it over would you kind of have a firm yes for me or not? Okay, perfect. Yeah, yeah. And that's attorneys, man. I'm telling you, that's how they are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They get paid by the hour, right? So I mean, for them, it's how far can I stretch this out? You know. So yeah, yeah, That's excellent. Yeah, it's gonna be about 9 months now since we first talked. Yeah, yep, yep. Uh, yep, yep. Yeah, upfront, yep. Yeah. No, I hear you. It's sounds like a pretty frustrating situation. That's totally fair. I'll send over my a quick text with all of my info just so it can pop up again on your side. Uh, when do you think you'd be able to kind of hop back on a call with me? Okay, that's fair. Okay, awesome, Amir. Well, I'll send that over to you, and we'll hop on a call tomorrow. Appreciate you. Bye. And that's how you get objections out from your sellers. Let's go. What would happen? I mean, what would happen if I were to just send over the purchase agreement with my offer, right? I'm still kind of talking to him like a speculation. What's up, Rigo? Yeah, dude, this is my office here. Man, that was great. So he basically verbally agreed to moving forward at 40K. Obviously, like I had to make it seem like, hey, listen, if I put this money aside, I need to make sure that it's going towards this project. So I need you to be ready to commit. I can't send it over unless you're ready to pull the trigger because if, blah, 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 blah. And so he was, no, well, okay, wait, hold up. Let me talk to my attorney, make sure that I know when it's happening, and then we can go forward from there. What do you do if the seller told me to send the contract and says now he wants to review it with the lawyer? That's totally fine, dude. I would send him the purchase agreement. Ask him if you can send it directly to the attorney, or if you can maybe hop on a call with your attorney and him at the same time. At that point, you're kind of like really just waiting on the mercy of the attorney. Um, and what you're basically trying to do is build that confidence and rapport with the seller so that way they don't end up ghosting you, right? So there we go, guys. We went from another warm lead to an offer made just like that. And remember, the more offers you make, the more opportunities you are to close on a deal. So get those leads out, get those offers out. Make sure you guys are making those offers, and don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Make sure you guys tell them exactly what you guys are looking to do. That's great. 3 offers, 4 offers this morning. Hola, ¿me puedes recomendar alguna compañía de VA para cold calling? Gracias. Ah, si estás buscando VAs que hablen español, mándame un mensaje, yo te puedo conectar. También puedes ir a Virtual Latinos, virtuallatinos.com, por si quieres alguien en español. Si estás buscando a alguien como en las Filipinas, puedes buscar en jobsph.com.com. Start Virtual, también tienen Start Virtual. Entonces, mándame un mensaje y yo te puedo conectar. Yeah, I like what you did there because I'm just sitting waiting for him to review it with the lawyer. Yeah, bro, those are the most frustrating things. How to overcome fear of calling? Practice. Just practice. Start making the calls. You're never gonna get any better without putting in some reps. If you want to practice, you can come over to our Discord. We're gonna start having like live sessions for cold calling there. If you guys want to jump and start practicing, making some calls, we can do that inside Discord. Make sure you guys go follow the link in the bio. Check it out. Maybe go into Instagram and also give me a follow. I appreciate that. So we have the purchase agreement ready to go for that one. That one's going to be another good one. We'll make sure we follow up with him tomorrow. How do you guys like this little Wayne bumping dude? And these are all just kind of leads that have been in my CRM for more than 45, 60 days. So it's really important that you guys have a CRM that you guys are using to manage your leads and making these calls effectively. How many books behind you have you read? Dude, I've read all of them. All of those books have already been read a couple times actually. The one that I read the most is that one there, The Winning. Winning is a great book to get into it. I've got a couple of other really good ones that I enjoy reading multiple times. So let me make this quick call here. Property out in Kansas City, Kansas. Hello, Mr. Bart. How are you? Yeah, this is Hector Martinez. Just wanted to follow up with you about the house on split log. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. Talk to you soon. Okay. It's all right. No worries. We'll just follow up with him maybe tomorrow. And in the meantime, let me call this other lead. Ms. Gilmore. Hey, how are you? Yeah, not too bad. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. Perfect. So we have the appraisal invoice back from Chris. Um, so how do we want to handle the next steps? Okay, that's fair. Okay, alrighty. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that. Thank you. Bye bye. Keep pushing these leads ahead. All right, what's up, everybody? So again, we are cold calling. Well, we're not cold calling. We're calling all of our follow-up leads. So in the comment section, you guys can drop questions about wholesaling, about real estate, about just basically anything about wholesaling in general. The whole goal is to try to get more of you guys involved, so we can start doing deals across, different states. If you guys is the first time that you guys are doing this, I know how intimidating it could be to even just pick up a phone. It's just put in the reps. It's all about just staying consistent, having the discipline of making those calls every day, no matter what time you're doing them. Just make the calls. Be a little bit more specific, my dude. Best ways to generate leads. I'll tell you exactly how we do it. So we pull leads every morning, every day. My virtual assistant, Carlo, he's from the Philippines. I hired him about 3 years ago. He's been with me since, and he's just kind of gotten really good at following up with PropStream, Deal Machine, county leads, and he's just pulling leads from those softwares, right? Of course, you have to pay money. It's either you don't have money and you have to go do the grind yourself, or you have money and you pay to be more efficient. The other thing that you can do is go drive for dollars. That's basically just driving, get in your car, drive around the neighborhood, and start putting properties that are the ugly houses in your neighborhood, boarded up. Maybe the grass is too high. Maybe the roof is really busted. And go put those properties, just jot those addresses down and give them a call, right? Make that phone call, talk to the seller, let them know that you guys are looking to buy the property and see what they would take for a cash as is offer. That's pretty simple. Pretty simple. It's more about just the consistency. That's where people fall out. They don't get a good deal um, the first 30 days, the first 60 days, 90 days, whatever, and they give up. I drive 18 wheelers in DFD. I would love to hire a VA and get a CRM set up. That's it, bro. That's it. If you have the money, spend it to where you can be efficient. If you hire somebody to make the calls for you, and then all they have to do is put them in the CRM, and then your job is simply just to call the most motivated leads, right? It's also been. Hey Phil, how's it going? This is Hector. Wanted to see if you might have some time to jump on a call and discuss the house on Sandusky. Feel free to give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Let's see if we can get him on the phone because that's a really good lead. If not, we'll just kind of put him on a warm lead drip campaign. Let's go. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Don't forget, you guys can also join the free Discord where we're going to be dropping resources for you guys if you guys are new. Occasionally, I give you guys free stuff like a free list, free plug and play stuff, things that you guys can start just kind of adding to your own arsenal. Got a home run property out in Fort Myers. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. Wealth all around us. Duplex, 6-bed, 4-bath. I'm sure somebody will snag that up, dude. I get all my leads from cold calling and texting. Let's JV. I'm down for the JV, bro. Hit me up. You can, send me a quick DM on Instagram or TikTok. If you want to join on the Discord, also, you guys can also send me deals there, and we can definitely help you push those across the table. Batch leads is good. I've used batch leads whenever I got started. And I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's just a matter of like how well you're able to kind of capitalize on the leads. At the end of the day, they're all pretty much the same. They all come from the same sources, and it's more of a how often are you calling them? How efficient are you marketing to them? All right, let's call this one here. That thing locked in, bro. Get that thing locked in. What is the motivation behind the selling of the duplex? Let me redial. Sometimes you got to hit them more than one. I do have a 50-50 split with the realtor, but if we can get it under contract for 404, you take 40%. I got you, bro. Yeah, it sounds like a good opportunity. If you want to send me more of the details, bro, let's do it. Let's see if we can get that one across the table. Let's go. That's the power of networking. Power of networking is doing deals across the states. I love it, bro. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Don't forget to share the live, guys. Don't forget to share that live. And let's see what else we got. Let's see who else we can call here. Uh, who is this? Did we already call this one? Oh, this is a great lead. Let me see if I can call her. I forgot about this one. Hi there. This is Hector. How's it going? I was calling because I wanted to set up a time with Mr. Carl about the house. Let me see. Let me pull it up really quick. I think I might. Uh, can you text it over to me? Okay, no problem. No problem, no problem. I'll see if I can maybe pull it up and give him a call. Thank you. Dang it. All right, let me see if I can pull that up. 1 second here. That property is great. He also does not live at the property. That's his wife right there. I'm gonna see if I can. Polo, Missouri. Polo, Missouri. Come on. There we go. 6789. All right. Let's see if we can call this number real quick. 1 second. So this person that we just dialed was, I think, the wife. Let me see if I can add. All right, let's make this call real quick. Hey, Carl, how's it going? It's Hector. It's just wanted to give you a quick call regarding the house out here on 60th Terrace. Wanted to see if we might be able to set up a time this week or over the weekend. If you could maybe give me a call back, I'll send over my contact info again. Feel free to call me anytime. Thank you. I'll send them my contact info real quick. Hey, Hector, I texted you. Let me know. I got you, bro. I got you. What in the hell? Appreciate you guys jumping on this live. Yup. You have any buyers in Hutchinson, Kansas? I don't, bro. That's a hard place to kind of work that lead. I'll see if I might be able to connect you with somebody. But Hutch is one of those places that it's like just kind of remote, really out in the middle of nowhere. So I'll see what I can do. I'll try to fix a conversation with the guy and see if we might be able to get that deal across the table for you. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more deals here before lunch, before we have to jump on other stuff. So let's get going on some of these deals here. One second, let me call. So all of these calls that I'm making too, they're people that haven't touched in about 20 to 25 days. So we'll see if we can maybe get this one. What's up with this one? This one looks like maybe pre-foreclosure, pre-foreclosure deal. Let's pull it up on PropStream. Okay, it looks like he still owns it. Hey Tim, how's it going? This is Hector. Wanted to see if you might just be able to give me a call back. I'm gonna send you a quick text message with my info. Feel free to call me back at your earliest convenience. Thanks. What's going on, guys? All right. So, in the comment section, for those of you guys that are on here, what is the hardest thing that you guys are having to face when it comes to wholesaling or real estate? Right. Drop it in the comment section. What is the one thing that you guys are struggling with? That way we can help you guys maybe move past it. I know for me, whenever I got started, it was just the fact that I didn't have a lot of time to make these calls, right? And that delays kind of like the whole process of getting in front of a hot lead. So finding deals to close on, that's a big one, dude. Is finding deals, finding leads, trying to get those leads across the table. Those are really hard, especially if you're just doing a 9 to 5, right? So, where are you finding? Where are you right now? What are you doing to get those leads? Tell me, like, just kind of like, what does your deal flow look like? Where are you finding the leads to call? Um, what are the numbers that you guys are dialing? What does that kind of look like for you? Those Hey, Ben, how's it going? It's Hector. Uh, okay, okay. Well, I don't mean to take much of your time. I just had on my calendar here to give you a call about the house on Glenwood. Um, oh, that's okay. That's kind of like what my calls are for, just to make sure that I'm staying on top of it. Would it be okay to maybe call towards the end of the summer? Okay, you think like I don't know, within a month? Okay, that sounds fair. Thank you, sir. Bye. Follow up game, baby. Follow up game. So we will still keep him in the warm leads. The only people that I want inside my hot leads are people that are ready to sell within 30 days. We'll keep them in our warm leads, but we will be a little bit more aggressive with our marketing for him, meaning we will follow up in about 30 days. So let me just kind of send him my info. Perfect. And then what I want to do is I want to set up a warm lead follow up. And follow up with him in about 30 days. Sweet. Thanks for the follows, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yep. So most of the times that what we're doing, like as wholesalers, is we're doing follow up. So if you guys don't already have a system set up to where you guys are actually following up with deals, something that's actually giving you guys an opportunity to capitalize on the situation, right? That's what you guys are missing. You know, that's one of the bottlenecks that a lot of newbies like forget to put in front of them, you know, to set up, because you know we tend to like put it all on Excel sheets, and then that Excel sheet gets super long, to the point where you don't even know what was the last conversation you had with the seller, what was the last time you touched the lead, what was the conversation even about. And so you can be missing a lot of deals. You guys can be like putting a lot of deals, and leaving them for somebody like me to come in and actually close on them, if you guys don't have a CRM set up the right way. So make sure you guys are looking into investing as soon as you can into a CRM if you guys are doing wholesaling. That's one of the main tools that's going to keep your business moving forward. And we've got tons of leads in our system that we need to follow up on even to this day, right? So deals that we haven't touched, deals that have been just kind of idle, right? I have a few of them that are just like 25 days old in here. So you guys want to make sure you guys are keeping up with these leads. If I do my due diligence before I make the call to the owner, should I give them my offer on the first call? You got to build that rapport, bro. It's all about sales, right? So if you haven't done any sales training, um, that's where you need to kind of figure out where you're at in your journey. Sales training would tell you that you need to build that rapport, and you got to be able to drive that urgency to the seller, right? You have to drive that urgency so that they can be ready to pull the trigger and all of the objections are out of the way. So, are they the decision maker, right? Are they the only ones that are ready to pull the trigger on it? Are they ready to sell the house for real? Like if you tell them, "Hey, if I put this number in front of you, if I put this document in front of you to sell, are you ready to sign?" If that's a no, what do we need to do to get there? Right? If that's a yes, how soon after I send this over will you be able to get that confirmation to me? Right? So you got to be able to kind of drive that urgency and gauge whether or not the seller is ready to pull the trigger. Sales 101, baby. That's all it is. Sales 101. If you were on the call earlier, you would have seen like that. We have a seller in the pipeline for about a year. He said he's ready to move forward at 40. Another seller that I talked to earlier as well. She said she was ready to move forward at 65. And we didn't give that offer out. We didn't commit to that offer if they're not ready. Hey, Miss Janice, this is Hector. If you could please give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Phone number is 816-266-4552. Thank you. So that's a landline. So let me see if I can maybe pull her up through my skip tracer and find the mobile phone number. So I hope that helped, brother. I hope that helped. Make sure you guys share this live if you know you guys are getting value from it. I'm trying to do my best to try to get you guys as much game, free game here on this live stream as possible. Appreciate the likes, dude. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see if we can maybe text this lady here. This seems to be her phone number. She's an older lady too. Let's see if we can maybe reach out to her also with a few. Yep. Where are you from, bro? Like, one of the bigger things too is like to make sure that when you guys are making these offers, you guys have a solid buyer that you guys have worked with in the past, people that you have actually done deals with that can actually close on these deals, right? Don't just be locking people up for no reason. Actually have a game plan when you're going into these leads, into these calls, to kind of, you know, be able to build your own reputation overall. You don't want to be the guy that's just putting offers out there without the intention to close. You guys can get in big trouble. Especially now that they're starting to crack down on some of this activity from wholesaling. So it looks like this deal here. Interesting. All right, let's give her a call. Hi, Ms. Jennifer. This is Hector. I'm sorry. We had talked about a year ago. I called you for the house on Ewing Avenue here in Kansas City. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had sold the property. Okay. Ah, okay, okay, excellent. Well, if it ever does become a thing that you're looking to sell, maybe something here. Right. I mean, we buy them as is for sure. Yep. No, no, no. I get it. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. You don't have any others here in Kansas City that are more fixer uppers, do you? Okay. All right. All right, Miss Jennifer. Well, I will. It's just maybe keep your number if anything does happen or change. Would be more than happy to revisit the conversation with it. All right. You too. Bye bye. All right. So that's a dead lead. She's fixed it up and she's ready to move forward with it. I guess we could have asked like what the ARV is or what she was looking to get out of it, right? But if she's looking for like top dollar, I don't think we can even do that. All right. Well, let me call this lead that was supposed to call us back. She never did. So let me call her real quick and see. She said, "Call me back in an hour." Let's see. She's done this to me multiple times, so I doubt that she's even ready.
Your call.
Okay, just send her a quick text. I don't think we're gonna hear from her in a while. She does this to me all the time. She says she's ready to move forward, blah 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 blah, and then never does anything. So I'm just hoping that she sees my text and we may be able to move forward at some point. So I'm just gonna leave it at that and kind of call it for this cold calling session, guys. So if you guys don't already follow me on TikTok or Instagram, make sure you guys go do that, because we go live here every day, and I want to be able to get you guys all the free game you guys need to get going wholesaling real estate. There's also a link in my bio you guys can go check out to join our free Discord if you guys are really ready to take this from being a hobby to doing an actual business and start making and collecting some checks. Make sure you guys go hit that link in the bio, sign up, and let's get going. Let's get ready to do some deals together, guys. If you want to JV with me, bro, again, just send me a DM on TikTok or Instagram. You can also DM me on the Discord channel, and we can go do some deals together, bro. So hopefully that works, guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and have a good rest of your day.